open the door and catch them.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Falcon Squawk.
Squawk.
I'm squawking quietly.
Usually we're a little louder, but we have mics today. Look at us getting a new budget, so we have to be a little quieter. This is episode 5.
Yeah. Episode Cinco.
Cinco
de Mayo. We got a whole hand up of
Cinco
episodes.
de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo is gone.
Cinco de Mayo was here.
Well, it was.
We actually didn't have that on the agenda.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, every guys.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Bye, guys.
And May the 4th be with you was also here. And the Mayflowers are here. And also, happy Mother's Day. Shout out to all the mothers. Shout out to my mother. Shout out to your mother.
What about our mothers?
My mother?
Their mothers.
Period.
Why were we grouped together? She doesn't care about our mothers.
Oh my God. Shout out to mothers.
We love you.
All around the world. You guys are amazing. We wouldn't be here without you, literally.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So, May is a pretty big academic month. We got finals. We got our AP classes, our AP tests. And, shout out to all of you guys. Congrats on making it through AP weeks and finals week. I know for us, we dealt with A push, AP bio. There was a lot going on.
But we all did really well, and I'm sure all of you got 5.
Manifesting those 5s, manifesting those 100s on the finals.
Oh my gosh, the 5th episode, Cinco de Mayo, 5
Wait, this is starting to get scary.
Amazing.
High
five.
Does anybody else do that?
Yes, I do, actually.
5.
Wait. No, it should be 4. It's okay.
Or
No,
you-
5. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
May also means that we are almost done with school.
Yay!
Yay! We have, well, when we post this, we're probably going to have no classes left. But at this time right now, what day is it? May 14th?
Yeah, at the time of
May
recording.
14th, at the time of recording, we have this week, one day and then another week of school left, and then we have our test. So school is basically over. Well, it's not basically over, but it's almost over. So yay! And for you, it'll be over.
Yeah. For all of you guys.
Exciting, very exciting.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you gonna?
Yes.
Oh, it's
You're-
Robbie's
No.
turn. Actually, it is. Yeah.
Oh, I
We're gonna
am.
keep this in,
Oh,
Helen. We
okay.
love you.
Wow.
This is really funny.
Helen's locked in, don't worry. Okay. So, guys, with the big academic stress of May. What am I talking about, girl? Let me be less. Guys.
Like genuinely, just kill me, bro.
I seriously, I just saying anything. Let's take it pop.
Tommy, please.
Did you hear that?
Guys.
Sorry.
Yes, we did hear that bird. Wow. Ooh, that was really good. That was really good. Maybe she should be a bird in a future life. Okay, as I was saying, the prom was so tea. We were living it up.
Masquerade.
You all
Yes,
look
it was
so
so
pretty and handsome, I think.
And
I think. But yes, I had such a fun time at prom. And to
the way he's lying because at the time of recording, prom is done.
prom's not done yet. But
But
prom,
in advance.
I had so much fun
Yeah,
at prom. We had so much fun at prom.
Yes.
Prom was
of course.
awesome. We can't wait for next year's prom.
Yeah.
Prom.
My prom.
I think I said take a. Oh, maybe I can't say that on air.
Yeah, no.
Every time I say prom, do a spin.
If
Every
I
time
got
I
a
say
nickel
prom,
for every time he said prom, I'd have
a yacht.
probably 7 nickels, which is a lot.
35 whole cents.
Really?
Yeah, 7
7
times
times 5.
5.
It's a good thing school's over. Let's continue.
Also, guys, order y'all college box. Hi.
Hello, hi.
Order y'all college boxes, okay?
Order y'all college back.
Order y'all college boxes. They're due soon. And if you want your stuff to be sent to your college or you want your stuff to be kept safe over the summer, then you should do that.
Yeah.
You know?
But keep your stuff safe.
And it's helpful and stuff.
Prioritize your stuff.
You don't sound sure.
Because I've never had to do it. But for you guys who have to do it, you should do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, do it.
Man, you're a day student. You don't even
Literally,
know what
get
I'm
outta
talking
here.
about.
I actually, no, it's okay. You know what? I'm still saying do it. Okay.
Just do it. Just.
Girl, we about to graduate.
We're about to, well, they're about to.
They're about to graduate.
Yeah.
Graduation is soon. So congrats to the seniors who are actually leaving us forever.
Yeah.
Um,
Bye.
We are so happy and proud to see you guys grow up into such
All right.
mature people.
All right.
We can't wait to see. Okay, yeah,
All
okay,
right,
whatever.
all right. You're
We're gonna
right.
miss you guys. Okay, you know what?
Seeing people grow up, they're older
Silence.
than you.
Hush, hush. They may be older than me, but that doesn't matter.
Can you tell it's been a long day? It's been a long day.
We're so proud of you, and we can't wait to see you guys thrive in college. And
Yeah.
please don't leave us forever, and make sure that you still talk to us.
Some of you guys are going to be on the news for the right reasons. Okay.
You know what? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And our last announcement of the 25-26 school year. It's 25-26, right? 2025
Yes.
2026.
Yes, indeed.
This is unfortunately our last big episode, or our last episode actually, of the school year.
Yeah.
So we are going to miss you guys. We had so much fun doing this podcast, and we will have a lot of fun doing it next year because guess what? None of us are seniors. So none of us are leaving.
Woohoo.
Helen's not a senior. Kira's not a senior. Why is Helen looking at me?
We are in
Okay, Helen wants to be a
Helen wants
senior.
to be a senior.
But none of us are seniors, so you will be seeing us next year. Do you know who's going to be a senior though next year?
Kennedy.
Yes, she's going to be a senior and she's going to be leaving us next year. But that's next year.
And so will
we'll
Helen.
wait for that. Oh, Helen.
These people need to stop leaving us.
I'm crying.
Guys, you know what? I have a really good idea. You know, it's episode 5. I think we should do high fives for episode 5.
Oh, heck yeah, but we're not done with our thank you.
Yeah, so put that hand down. Anyways, so yes, this is. Are you okay?
I'm appalled. I'm actually
He's appalled that it's our
dumbfounded.
last episode.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a journey. I mean, we were supposed to start this last
Last year.
but we had complications, and then we had the lovely, lovely Mrs. Harney take
Yeah.
over for us, and we are
She's
so
back.
thankful and grateful that she's here with us. Is there anything you guys want to say?
I hope you all have an amazing summer. To the seniors leaving, I
She's
hope
lying.
you got.
Sorry, go.
She hates
I
you.
hope you. I do not. I don't hate anybody. I love. I do not. To all the seniors leaving, I hope you guys find your paths and whatnot, and have fun in your college life.
Oh, we gonna have fun.
Oh,
Party for me.
party for us.
That's party on. Wait,
All right.
is that copyrighted?
We didn't say that.
We didn't say that.
And to the returning people, we'll see you guys next year. To the new students, you guys should follow along
Welcome.
and also hi.
We're pretty iconic, so
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say, Tommy?
I would like for us to do our high fives for episode 5.
All right.
However,
Sorry.
okay.
Okay, so we high five. We can do like a high five, and then our little thing. Oh, it's gonna be our
Thank
last
you
one of the
guys.
school
And on to the next segment. Okay.
Okay.
All right, episode 5.
Three.
Get those 5s. It's May, the 5th month. I think we should have some high
It's
fives.
the 5th month. That's
Mhm.
crazy. Anyways,
High fives for episode 5.
did I miss
Wow.
someone? Wait, did I miss
No,
someone?
that was everyone. Great.
Clock.
For the last time,
On
on to the next segment.
Hello.
Hey guys!
Welcome back.
To the Falcon Squawk. We're not gonna squawk in here because that's
So we are interviewing Mr. Fortmann.
Dr. Fortman. Mr. Fortman, who knows? Dr. Fortman, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Dr. Fortmann, and physics and math instructor and engineering instructor and astronomy instructor at that
A
school.
lot of instructors. Everything. That's
Everything. Amazing. Okay.
We're gonna be asking you a few questions for our interview.
Okay.
Yay. Okay. Mr. Fortmann, what was it like obtaining your PhD degree?
It was a lot of hard work. I'm very proud of having made it through a difficult program, and it launched my career to being a scientist.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's beautiful. So we know that you went to Stanford. Very impressive, Dr. Fortman. Can we have a round of applause, please? Get into that school, girl, not me. But we would like to know how it was like at the university. Was it academically challenging? Was it fun? What was going on over there?
Okay, so to be clear, my undergraduate degree is from the University of Maryland, after which I went to the Peace Corps and taught in the Fiji Islands for 2 years as a high school teacher. I came back and I worked at the University of Delaware for a couple of years as a technician. And then because I had some good ideas and things and people thought I had potential, Delaware was asking me to be a graduate student there, and I applied to Stanford and got into Stanford. So of course I had to take the challenge. It was probably one of the hardest things I ever did, one of the riskiest things I ever did, leaving home and going to Stanford. I didn't know how good Stanford was. I just thought, well, it's the best solar energy program there is. So, and the advisor that I wanted to work with was at Stanford. So I applied and went. And it was hard. But you know, and I would tell people that you don't get through a program like that trying to be a person or a scientist like somebody else. You have to be your own sort of person. Of course, at any point in time, you don't know what sort of person you are. When you get my age, you can look back and tell. What got me into Stanford was my grades were fine, but that doesn't get you into Stanford. What gets you into Stanford is something extra. So when I was at the University of Delaware working as a technician, they started sending me the scientific journals, which I read. And at one point, the boss was a very excitable guy. He would be yelling at me about why the films were falling off the glass substrate, and it was my fault. I didn't clean it right. And I came up with an idea about how the crystal structure was being changed by the mixture that he was asking me to put in the reactor, which I also designed and made. And he told me that the idea wasn't very good, and we went on. He had a meeting where people from Harvard and Princeton and every other part of the solar energy community came to the University of Delaware, and he ran out of stuff to say. He said, why don't you tell them your idea? They liked it, and it became our idea. That idea got me into Stanford. Multiple other ideas helped me to get out of Stanford and throughout my career. At this point, what most of you probably don't know is I have 150 scientific publications.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
My ranking is like, of the people that started publishing, when I started publishing, which is even before I went to grad school, I'm in the 86th percentile of people that publish scientific papers. I am proud of having got through that. I didn't start from a privileged area. I came from a very destitute place. And to be able to get into and out of Stanford was a miracle in a sense. And I never forget where I came from.
Awesome.
Hey, what's your question?
So, I think this is the long-awaited question. Some people refer to you as Dr. Fortmann, and some people refer to you as Mr. Fortmann. Which one do you prefer, and why?
Okay. And some of my grad students call me Charles. I'm not a person that stands on those kind of formalities. However, I think that it's helpful for you to know that I am a doctor and that I sort of know what I'm talking about. And so, just so you know that, that when I try to tell you this is something you're going to need, I actually know that.
Right.
And so, as for me, I don't find it, I'm not particular about that. It took me a while to adjust. I was a professor in the Tokyo Institute of Technology, a full professor of the Tokyo Institute of Technology.
In Japan.
Tokyo.
Yo.
Kennedy's looking into science now.
And my students would say to me, I'd ask them, did you do what I said? And they said, oh, Sensei Fortmann said. And I found it so confusing. But finally, one day, one of our Chinese students explained to me, they cannot call you any form of you. The only way they can address you as Sensei Fortmann.
That's fine.
And I found it confusing. One of my graduate students was a Swiss national. He spent a couple of years with me, and he went back to Switzerland, and we remained friends for years. Anyway, he was going on a trip to Germany, and he asked me about one of the professors I worked with, and he said, "What kind of guy is he?" I said, "Oh, Reinhardt's, he's a good guy. He's easy to get along with, and so forth." But this student, as a student, went to Germany and then dressed him as Reinhardt and got red.
Oh no, that's
I
bad.
said, "Why didn't you tell me he was that kind of guy?" I said, "I didn't know because we've never."
If we call you Sensei Fortmann from now on, will that, can we?
As a joke, yeah, but I wouldn't do it.
Sensei Fortmann,
But anyway, I found it so confusing because Sensei Fortmann said and Sensei Fortmann said, yeah.
that's funny.
And that's, one of my best stories actually comes from that. I had a Japanese student as a foreign professor that they liked to give me some of the students they didn't know how to deal with themselves. And so one of my students was a very, very bright young woman, and I kept asking her to do something that she thought would not work. And the thing that she thought would not work is we were putting solar cells on glass. We were growing silicon on a glass substrate. And I told her to put chromium on the substrate first. And chromium, have you seen those pictures of like people with mirror sunglasses?
Yes. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Oh.
And when you look through it, the thin layer of chromium looks bluish and it cuts the light. And so I was asking her to put a film on top of the glass before they put the high temperature silicon on it of chromium. And she thought, it's not going to work because it's a sunglass. It's going to reduce the light getting into the solar cell and it's not going to work. So during the summer, I had a trip to a conference in Germany, so I went to Germany. I talked to my friends. They said, "Okay, you can come. Why don't you come here for a couple of weeks?" So I came there for a couple of weeks. And when I came, my friend said, "I'm going on vacation." I'm like, "What?" I told you I was coming. He said, No, you can have my desk and you have my technician. Tell him what to do. So I told him to do the experiment my Japanese student was not getting around to. She wasn't allowed to do that. She said she would do it. That's what she's allowed to say. She's not allowed to not do it. But she wasn't getting it done. So I told the German, "You put this layer on there." And he's like, "Oh, it's not going to work." I said, "We're going to prevent the reaction between the glass and the silicon. We have our own formula for that." So he went and he did it anyway, because he had to do it. He came back and pounded the table. "You tell me why that worked. You tell me why that worked." And of course, the more he pounded the desk, the less I wanted to tell him. Because it was fun playing with him. But after a while, I finally told him. And I said, "You know why it worked?" He said, "No, you got to tell me." I said, "Because I told you to put chromium there because it's going to oxidize and get more clear." And I said, "It's not going to be that clear, but it's going to be more clear." And I said, "You're putting hot silicon onto a substance that's reacting with silicon. It's got, zinc in it and it's got oxygen in it. And the oxygen is going to the silicon, making glass, which is an insulator, which is not good. And it's leaving behind zinc, which absorbs light more than the chromium. You didn't figure that out." Anyway.
Common sense.
So it worked well, and I went back to Japan and told my student and showed her the results of the experiments, and she did a nice thesis. She actually latched on to the work at that point. And she works for the company that makes the glass for the computer panels.
Oh, that's fire.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, he does know what's going
Sensei
on.
Fortmann
He knows what's going on.
He knows what's going on. I have one last follow-up question. When we ask you these questions, you have these like amazing, crazy, and detailed stories, and I'm wondering, how do you remember all of this? Because I can't remember anything. Right?
Yeah, I'm waiting to forget that.
Like
I don't know how you remember all this. It's so hard for me to even remember stuff for like AP US history. Like,
Literally.
Yeah, but you're trying to remember stuff that wasn't important to you at the time.
oh, okay.
So when you start to see the threads of things that you actually built upon, that's the stuff you're going to remember. And you'll find that easy to remember. You know, I always think it's like if you're in a boat and you look back at the wake, you can tell you're going in a line. When you're actually driving the boat, you're kind of dodging waves and other boats and stuff. But if you look back, you can see the direction. So I think those stories are things that shaped the direction, because I can look back on those things.
That's a really great way to
That's
look
actually
at
a really good way.
it. Yeah, I love that, actually. I love that.
Scribblers.
Yo, Sensei Fortman, we need you in Scribblers.
Sensei Fortman, we need you
Please.
everywhere.
What's that?
We need you everywhere. Just like 16 billion Sensei Fortmans. Oh my gosh, my life would be perfect.
No, but you know, so you know, there's a lot of things that shape our lives. You're young, you're still experiencing those things. And when I was your age, I didn't know inventing things and researching things and finding the answer was the thing that I would do. When I went to Stanford, I was out of school for almost 4 years. I did not have a degree in material science. My undergraduate degree is in physics. So my advice would be watch your grades, because you have to have, you know, above a B average to get into, you know, to stay in the PhD program. So he was always telling me, watch your grades. And after 1 year, we had a very, very difficult exam. You would not stay in the PhD program if you failed that exam. 2/3 of the people failed that exam. And I thought, and I thought, you know, I'm going to be one of the ones who fail. This is just obviously, because I'm struggling with my grades the whole time. All the topics were new. My friends, which I don't even know why they were friends with me, were two students from MIT that had undergraduate programs in material science. They were so much smarter than me. Anyway.
That was crazy.
Anyway, so when
Sorry, continue.
I don't know what's funny about that, but anyway, so the way that the qualifying exam worked is after you took your 1 year of primary courses, you had to sit an exam where a professor gave you a piece of paper. You sat in a room for 2 hours to figure out what you're going to say. Then you went in front of the room with the two guys sitting there, and you answered the questions at the board.
Whoa.
While they just sit back and what do you do here and what would you do there? And everybody was coming out of the crystal growth. It was one at a time. We had 5 subjects. And so everybody came out of the kinetics, which is crystal growth and reactions between materials, and said, I don't even know what that was about. And I thought, okay, that's the one I'm going to get an A in. That's the one I got an A in. And when my advisor saw me walking down the hall, he said, why do you look so sad? You're one of the ones who passed. I said, really?
That's beautiful.
See, guys, grades don't define you.
You saying that only because you.
My grades. Whoa!
That's crazy.
Let's say your my grades are fire. Okay.
No, you know, there's
Oh,
shame.
okay, let me say it this way.
Who you're talking about?
Grades
You must be
aren't-
Kennedy, John F.
Grades aren't everything, but you need to have, well, for some people, that's a gateway to get to where you want to be. If you can get top grades, get top SATs, top, right? That's a door opener. But that's the way some people do it. It's not the way everybody does it.
Okay.
I'm telling you this story because that's not the way I did it. I had the requirements of Stanford. I had a high enough theory, which is like a graduate school SAT. I had good enough grades, but that's not what opened the door. What opened the door is they liked the work I was doing. So I applied to Stanford by, I don't know, it was like June or July, and I was in school with a full research scholarship that fall.
Wow.
And so, you know, and I thought, well, what's the odds of me doing anything important again? And well, I kept doing important things, at least in my eyes, important things. And that's where the publications come from.
Amazing. Dr. Fortman, we want to thank you so much for being on our podcast, doing our interview.
Okay, well, you're free to come by and I'll tell you a story.
So maybe we should have a new segment, Stories of Sensei Fortman.
Yes, stories of Sensei Fortman.
Thank you so much for being here.
Quite welcome.
Thank you so much.
And goodbye, Falcon Squawk.
Goodbye, guys. We'll see you.
Is this our last episode for the month?
No, for
No.
May. We have
For
a shorter
May,
one
and then
in
we have a
June.
short one in June. Okay, well, this is like our last full episode, so for the year. We love you. Sensei Fortman loves you.
Thank you. I
Thank you
enjoyed
so
it.
much.
Our teacher of the month is Professor Yi. Thank you for your guidance, encouragement, and for always letting our creativity shine.